Hi folks, Chris Anderson with Mount Comfort RV. Today a Phaeton just rolled in. This is a 2017 40AH in the rustic canyon exterior. And I wanted to just, since it's already parked out front, we haven't had a chance to wash it yet or anything, but so it's got a little road grime on it, but it was parked in a good spot to do a quick video, and let's do just that. So beautiful exterior from Tiffin as always, just as we'd expect. This is, like I said, the 40AH floor plan, so we have a 40-foot coach. 380 horsepower Cummins engine in this, and it does have hydronic heating, so we've got an Aqua Hot system in it as well. So that's unlimited hot water, nice quiet heating, no propane to mess with on the heating side of things. If you're not fully familiar with Aqua Hot, please give me a call. Be glad to walk you through the all the benefits of that. So let's take a look in some of these compartments. Of course, you'll have dual fuel fill. You would expect that on a coach of this ilk. Inside here we can see our hydraulic pump and a nice deep storage bay straight back. Okay. Under this bay we actually have our pull-out tray. These work pretty smoothly. They shipped us some extra porcelain tiles from the same batch, and you can see our two folding chairs there that go with the dinette. Another huge storage bay. Now we didn't put a tray in this one. You know, there's differing opinions, and we never know what the next customer through the door is going to want. But you know, in one sense, it's nice to have another tray here, which you can do. In another sense, you lose some height when you put the trays in, so you've actually got a little more storage without the tray. Not quite as accessible, but more. So pluses and minuses. Like everything in the RV world, it's a trade-off. Now check that out. Nice big screen LG. That's got to be about a 40-inch TV. I didn't see that in writing, but that's my guesstimate there. With an LG sound bar above, right out here under your main awning. So that's obviously a pretty slick setup. Great place to have it. Our main awning right here. It's a Carefree box style awning. It does have an LED light built into it, so that's nice. Let's see. Back up a little bit. Not a ton of storage, but as RVers know, you'll use every single spot we give you. So nice little compartment here. These are our chassis batteries and a chassis battery disconnect. So if you do put the coach into storage, you can disconnect that, and that takes care of the batteries running down. At least they won't drain quickly, let's put it that way. Some more chassis electronics here. Another little storage compartment. Okay. We have a rear radiator coach, our tow hitch down below, get a good shot of that. It's all prepped for towing. Backup camera way up high, molded into the cap instead of something that kind of bolts on. This coach does have a ladder on it as well. A lot of the high-end diesel products are going away from the ladders, and I understand that from an aesthetics point of view, but boy, having a ladder built in sure is a nice thing to have too. So I'm not sure exactly how I feel about that, but this one does have the ladder. Again, they give you, even though it's a small compartment back here by the engine, they do give you the storage compartment because we know you will use it. Here's a 50 amp shore power cord on a power reel. Anybody that's ever wrestled one of these shore power cords knows the reel's a very good thing. Our DEF tank is here. This is diesel exhaust fluid. This is just after treatment for the engine. This is just part of the emissions program. All diesels have these today. Again, if you're not familiar, this is another one. There's a wonderful explanation. I'd be glad to get into it with you. If you need more information on DEF, please give me a call at our phone number right here. See how we did that? All right. We have our wet bay. Everything's very well labeled in here, as you can see. Your knife valves are easy to get to, and they're inside of this heated compartment, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about the cold temperatures. We have a whole house water filtration system. Our water hose is on a reel as well. They throw in the first bottle of hand sanitizer for you. Hot and cold water out here. Got a black tank flush out here. Very well insulated doors, as always, from Tiffin. So moving right along, there's our Aqua Hot. Get a good shot of that. This is the main heating system of the coach, and it is also the water heating system of the coach. And it is fired primarily by diesel fuel. It does work off of electric as well, but primarily fired by diesel fuel. So you're not having to deal with propane. There's the other half of that huge storage bay we talked about on the other side. Here's the other half of the pull-out tray. This tray does pull either direction. Okay, and then we'll get a good shot here. You can see all of your house batteries. Now the house batteries have a disconnect of their own. Again, we can shut this coach off when we put it in storage. This is on a pull-out tray, so battery maintenance is very, very easy. Even battery replacement years down the road is very, very easy with this. Okay, moving on. Here's some of the chassis electronics that you see in here. And then there's a little release up here in the corner. There we go. Uh-oh, look what happened here. It's raring to go. We have a 10K Awning diesel generator on a pull-out slide. How slick is that? That's a big generator for a 40-footer. Most 40-foot coaches are gonna have 6,000 or 8,000 generators in them. That's got the 10,000 generator. All right, we'll shut that. I know what we really wanna see is on the inside, so without further ado, let's go inside. Okay, let's check out the cockpit area. We're on a Freightliner chassis, first of all. So we have smart wheel built in. That's not, now just because it's a Freightliner doesn't mean you get smart wheel. That's still an option. But in this case, we have it. So I can do my wipers, my brights, my cruise control. My hands never have to leave the wheel. So that's nice. Over here to the driver's left, we're gonna have a few things. Let's start way back here. We have an HWH hydraulic leveling system. That's all auto level. So literally to level this coach, you do it while your engine's still running. You pull in, you pop the parking brake, put it in neutral on your transmission pad, and then hit auto level. It will dump the air out of the coach automatically. The jacks come down, they level the coach. It's really pretty seamless. Good spot for the cup holder right here. That'd be a very comfortable spot to have it. Controls for the air horn, the exhaust brake, the mirrors. This adjusts your mirror. That's the heat for the mirror. This is a little toggle that controls your TripTech computer, which is actually built in right up here. That's going to do things like tell you how many hours on the generator. It tells you, you know, engine hours and all types of little basic chassis diagnostics. This is like your mouse. If this was a computer, this is the mouse. Controls for headlights here. These are adjustable pedals. That's actually a good thing to get into because at this price point, a lot of coaches have truck style pedals in them. These are adjustable. I have lost sales because we'll have the right customer on the right coach, but because it has the truck style pedals, if one of them, a lot of times it's the lady is really short, she's 5 foot tall or something, she can't reach these pedals because they're not adjustable and they're the truck style and you're reaching way up there. With these, number one, they're easier to reach. Number two, they are adjustable, so that's nice. Of course, you have tilt and telescoping wheel. All of our gauge cluster up here. Move over, we have radio, backup camera, heat controls, the step cover. You know, your steps won't normally be exposed like that going down the road. You just press the step cover switch. Look at that. So that takes the steps out of the equation, so whoever's in the passenger seat, their feet aren't dangling. And it comes up flush with the floor, and yes, you can stand on that. All right, in the middle, I wish more manufacturers did this. They bring the wood up into the dash area. A lot of times everything's plastic up here, and I think that kind of looks cheap sometimes. And let's face it, at this price point, we don't need to be looking cheap. They even brought some of the cabinetry up here with a nice grab handle as you're coming in. Of course, the passenger seat reclines, okay? So if you're sitting in the passenger seat, you want to have a laptop or just a place to set your sandwich, it's there. One of the things I like about the Tiffin coaches, and they do this kind of across the board, their multiplex lighting systems are very nice, but when you walk in the coach, you can just take and hit one button here. Let me find the right button there. I've got my thumb on it, and boom, everything lights up. So one master light switch. You enter this coach at night, it's dark. You don't have to worry about if the boogeyman's hiding somewhere. Just hit one button and she's all lit up. So let me get my jacket off and we'll take another look around. All right, here we are. We're inside our 2017 Tiffin Phaeton 40AH. English chestnut on the cabinets. So, and I believe they call this, yes, vintage interior. Has some nice kind of textured pattern. Almost looks like an alligator suitcase or something on the window treatments here. It's very cool. It's got a very cool look to it. I like it. We optioned this in with the sectional, which is nice. Gives you nice wraparound seating for the family. Very comfortable chair over here. On the driver's side, if you will. On the passenger side, we have our dinette. A lot of people really like having the dinette on the passenger side or on the door side of the coach, just because that's always where your patio is in a campground scenario. So that window would have your family and friends outside relaxing, so you can kind of keep an eye on things there. You do have a nice little pull up here. Look at that. You got 2 USB ports down here and 2 110. So plug in any and all of the toys to recharge. Tiffin's really tough to beat when it comes to the amount of storage they give you, how well they light their coaches up, and the fact that all their cabinetry is all solid wood all the time. So any of the wood you see in here, this is not wrapped wood, this is not particle board, it's not plywood, it's the real thing. So when you first walk into a Tiffin coach, it's one of the very striking things that you notice. Probably next on the list would be the porcelain tile floor. Gorgeous floor all the way back. We used a really light floor in here, gives good contrast with the cabinetry, and just makes the coach feel that much bigger the more lighter tones we can use. Coming forward here, or technically we're heading backwards, we got to pull out here. Wonderful solid surface countertops throughout, and a lot of look at your countertop space in this kitchen. So nice setup there, 3 drawers. Of course, they're full extension, ball bearing, drawer glide, all that stuff you hear again and again, but it's my job to say it. Okay. True induction cooktop. If you don't have one of these, I'll bet you like it when you try it. These are the ones that do take the special pans. They need to be a steel pan or a magnetic pan as opposed to an aluminum pan. But I have one of these at home and I really enjoy it. They heat very, very fast. Not by really getting this cook surface really hot. It uses magnetic energy to do it. And it's some sort of magic. I don't fully understand it, I'm not going to lie. But it works, I will tell you that, and it heats water just really, really fast. And then the burner is cool almost instantly to the touch. So that's kind of nice compared to other electric cooktops. Our backsplash is gorgeous in this coach. And there's one thing that I think Tiffin does better than anybody else, and that is putting outlets in smart places. Most coaches put the outlets up under, you know, on the bottom side of our cabinetry. That's not really a great place for it when you have the toaster sitting there and the cord won't quite reach up, or you can always see the cord dangling. In this case, you can have your blender, your toaster, your margarita maker, all right in front of the plugs. Easy access, easy to get to the plugs. You don't have to stand on your head looking for a plug. That's a little thing, but I will tell you it's one of those little annoyances that make you happy when you don't have to deal with them. So let's take a look at our sink here. That is huge. Obviously we have a pull down sprayer. Check that out. It's one of the biggest sinks I've ever seen in an RV. That is residential. Okay. Multiplex lighting switches over here to turn on your fans, your lights. They tucked 3 more little drawers in right over here. Look at that, that one's all got the dividers in it. I like that stuff. Okay. Big residential refrigerator. No more dealing with the gas and electric. That's kind of a thing of the past, or is quickly becoming a thing of the past in high-end motorhomes. These are adjustable shelves. Just a wonderful, wonderful pantry. All right, I'm sure Tony's getting a good shot of the TV there. I don't think we really hit on that. Midship TV location. We also have a front TV in this as well. In fact, maybe that's a new thing we can kind of do on the video. I'll have Tony kind of just do a 360 of the coach from standing in the middle of it. I'll try to get out of the way a little bit. Now he's facing forward. Okay, so that's standing right in the middle of the living room area. Kind of gives you an idea of the entire coach. Let's check out the bathroom. This style bathroom, Tiffin has been using it for a few years now, and it's really caught on. It's just a huge bathroom. A lot of manufacturers like the bath and a half style because it gives you such a nice bathroom. This is another way of doing it. You don't have to have a 43-foot coach to do it. This gives you kind of the same amount of bathroom space, only in a 40-footer instead of a 43. So big shower, big residential shower with the seat built in. Nice little cubby hole for the shampoos and such. All kinds of different shower heads in there. You'll like that. That's plenty big enough for anybody. Toilet's got plenty of room around it. It's not one of the more pleasant things we talk about, but the truth is we need some space. We've all seen those RVs that you didn't have any room. Jack and Jill sinks, his and her sinks, however we want to do it. Hers and hers, his and his. We have lots of countertop space in here. I know my wife uses a ton of space for lotions and potions and all that, so lots of space for that. I pretty much have a razor and a toothbrush, and the rest is hers. 3 drawers right down the middle and cabinetry on both sides, so good storage there. And then check out the medicine cabinet. Oops, gotta make room for the camera. That's about the biggest medicine cabinet I think I've ever seen. It's tough to sell, but there's a nice towel bar here. More storage up top. So again, Tiffin's really tough to beat when it comes to the amount of storage they give you. All right, let's head to the bedroom. The bathroom is obviously a walk-through, so this bedroom has 2 entrances. You can come in kind of over in front of the refrigerator. There's a hallway into the bedroom, or come through the bathroom like I just did. Now that we're in here, we have a king-size bed, another beautiful LG television, cabinetry everywhere. Now we have storage up here. Okay. Big drawers. All right. Under here, we actually have the entertainment system for the coach, your home theater system, your direct TV box already built in. Check this out. We have a hamper built in. More drawers. All right. Controls next to the bed to control different lighting and all that. Cabinets next to the bed, USB chargers next to the bed. I don't have this good of a setup at home, so that's pretty sharp. And then how about a walk-in closet in a 40-foot motorhome? That's what we've done here. Obviously hanging space all the way across, and this goes all the way back into there. You'll have to take my word for it. We'll never get the camera back that far. Safe built in. This is nice because if you do have clothes here, nobody would even know the safe is there. It's completely obscured. More storage, and these baskets come with it. These are the little cubbies that people love. Okay. About 4 drawers just like this one. And then we're not done yet. Check it out. Stackable Splendid washer and dryer. And then, what do we have? More storage? Nope, not storage this time. Fooled me. These are our circuit breakers. House fuses. Okay. I think that's a pretty good walk around on this coach. Let me step down here so I don't trip. Any questions, don't hesitate. My name is Chris Anderson. I'm with Mount Comfort RV. We do appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.